Afternoon, Gripper. How's it going? I just find my stream Gripper. I've gone through my mods and removed a couple. I'm just going to pop a couple back on. I'm probably not going to stay on too long. There's a couple of other people live. I see Fly Me to the Moon's just gone live, so I don't want to step on anyone's toes, Just have to look for my own stream now, wherever I fucking find that. It's a pain in the arse on the phone, I know that much. Maybe I can do it through Studio. Good afternoon, Gripper. How's it going? I'm not being ignorant. I'm just having trouble a minute finding my own stream for some reason. God knows why. Hi, Jason. Yeah, I've got rid of a couple, Gripper, and left people I trust. So if anything goes wrong with them, then but I'm gonna mod a couple more of you up as soon as I can find today's stream, which is easier said than done on the fucking phone. Yeah, I can't remember. I did it the other day. I can't remember how I did it. I'll go into the last stream and mod a couple of people. Oh, it hasn't uploaded my dog walk yet, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Gripper. I'll have a little mess with this and see if I can find my own stream, which is weird. I know I can do it. There we are. You turn it down. Just switch accounts again. Try and get onto my own fucking video. Afternoon, Black Belt as well. Yeah, doing good, fella. Yeah, I like to keep it chilled. Big up the OG. Yeah, like I said, I've had a couple of run-ins with he who should not be named. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm getting targeted. It's him and his little crew because he's not working alone. That's plain to see. Afternoon, Robert. Right, I'm still trying to find my own stream a minute, so I can mod people up. But it's easier said than done on the phone. Yeah. Never mind. When my other one uploads, I've got a mod Juvix back up, and I've got a mod Gripper and a few others. But yeah, they'll have to do at the moment. I'll have to moderate through StreamYard at the moment, so I can't find it on my phone. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, with the fucking. I can't work out who the rogue mod was, but if it comes to it, I'll just remove anyone. I don't think I was. I don't think my YouTube was hacked. I think it's more than likely, if anything, someone got into my StreamYard by using my email and cloning my email and then fucking getting a code sent to them. That's the only way I can think it happened. Yeah, well, I just thought I'd come back on for a bit and try and sort that out. Like I say, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. I've only just noticed now that Fly Me to the Moon has gone live, so I don't know how long I'll stay live, but Rogue Mod OG fucking a Rogue Mod figured out how to take people's spanners away and hide people. So in my StreamYard, I've only got four accounts blocked, all porn by the way. And in my YouTube, I've got about 8 blocked, and they're all the same person that were banned on one live stream. So I'm probably gonna unblock them on YouTube and just leave the ones that are blocked on my StreamYard. But anyone that the Rogue Mod's hidden or whatever, I can't see that. I can't see who's been hidden, so they can't post in the chat. It's weird. Yeah, I think StreamYard, Gripper. I think StreamYard. Yeah, I'll take your spanner away for you, Steve. No problem, fella. I took a couple more away, and if people want them, they can have them back. But I'm gonna just mod people that I know have been unspannered, like Gripper, Juvix, and a few others. Afternoon again, Emily. It's a bit of a more tolerable day here today. It's a nice breeze, overcast, nice comfortable. Last couple of days it's been back up to 26 odd degrees. It's been nice, but fucking the house I live in has got thick stone walls, so when it's hot it stays hot all night, and it's fucking night times can be absolutely terrible. Yeah, only 12 in, that's cool. I'm probably not interfering with Fly Me at all, probably. Only having 12 in, so but I thought I'd best come back on and see what I could do about figuring out what's happened. Yeah, I've got another one as well, Opinionated OG. I've got a lot of content on my other channel. I didn't want to put the Ministry of Madness stuff on the other channel, but I'm going to bring selected videos over and re-edit them to go on this channel, just as extra content, that's all. I don't expect everyone to want to watch, me looking for fucking fossils or, walking my dogs or whatever, but I'm going to post them just to help my algorithm along, and because the other channel doesn't float along so much because I don't post so regularly. Since the dogs have got old, I can't do as much hiking. There's lots of hiking on there. I can't do as much. Can't do the miles, so it's only really fishing content I post up on there. I don't use Insta so much, but I've got let me have a look a minute. Yeah, I've got 2 Instas. One is I'll put it in anyway. I'm not. I've stopped using Facebook virtually altogether. I only check in now and again on Facebook, and I very rarely post on Insta. Afternoon, Snowy. But yeah, I'll put my Instas out there. In fact, what I'll do is figure out how to drop my Instagram links in the description of one of my videos. That's the easiest way to do it, because I've got 2 Instagrams. Yeah, cheers, Gripper. You know, a lot of it is just outdoor photos, you know, super macro photos of flowers and all sorts, and a little bit gay maybe, but yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll link them in one of my video descriptions, or figure out how to do it into chat. So, like I said, I don't really use Insta that much either, but there is some. I use it a bit, and people can get hold of me that way. But yeah, it's mostly full of you know, sort of outdoor photography and stuff. Yeah, and I got one this outdoor thing. It's got 207 posts, and it's mostly, you know, outdoor related stuff. Obviously, insects and flowers and dogs. And I've got another account which is Jeebuz, JEBUZ _ Sandal, SANDAL, and that's got 120 posts. And that's a lot of outdoor stuff replicated. You know, I wanted to keep some stuff separate on Insta, so. But I'm not Ministry of Madness on Insta at all. Yeah, it's weird how I can't get my own stream up on YouTube. I did a minute ago in on my desktop, but my missus came in, so I had to swap devices and come out into her room out the back. You know, getting a bit beyond on the chat here. Afternoon, Nigel. How's it going, fella? Big up, Nigel. Big up the Snowy. Good footage from the festival the other day, Snowy. Cheers, Snowy. Yeah, I thought some of my subs over this side might like it, because I've noticed a lot of the channels I watch, the auditing and the people who I'm subbed to around the auditing community, they just video their little dog walks, and I like Susan's drone footage of the river the other day. So I thought it might be, you know, all right to post up some of my outdoor stuff over here, rather than just the comedy videos, which I'm a bit behind on at the moment. But there's a few subjects I'm not really going to touch, to be honest. Yeah, it has been a weird one, to be honest, Matt. Yeah, I've got ideas as to who, and the more they come backstage and stuff, the more of their MO I'm learning. But as for wheedling their way into be able to fucking mess with the mods, that's a different thing altogether, you know. No worries, Steve. I'm not. I'm no fucking one man judge, jury, and executioner fella. You know that. Unlike to sit in judgment, looking down their snout at people and picking holes in stuff. Yeah, I'm not here for that. Yeah, like I said earlier, I started out. I've been on YouTube about 3 years with my other channel, you know, and that's gone through 2 or 3 sort of changes along the way because it was inconsistent and it didn't really matter. But that's why I wanted to do this. Like, you know, you'll see if you know, I'm nothing like my little Ministry of Madness crazy videos, and if you go and look at the other channel, I'm exactly the same on the other channel as I am here, showing myself. You know, it's you know, I hide nothing, but I figure out and I can twig when people fucking change their names in chats and stuff, and I call them out on it. You know, I'll call them the name that I recognise them as. Yeah, it's you know, I think I said to someone the other day, I think it was that Bish Bash Bosh, who's one of the porn bombers. You know, it's no ifs or buts about it. He's a fucking bit of a tearaway, like, and he was having a beef in my chat with Stereo of Echoes, and I said to it, and he was in the chat complaining, saying, "Look, it wasn't me that porn bombed. I keep getting this bad name." And I said, "Well, stop fucking arguing with people in the chat for a start, and you know, if you're that bothered, just rebrand yourself. You know, get a new name. You keep the same channel, but just get a new name and come into chats being fucking polite. You know, there's no need for all the beef all the time. That's for sure." Yeah, I'm a bit behind on the chat. Is my sound funny? Let me know if my sound's funny, and I'll plug my microphone in. Big up, Tim.
Yo.
Go on, Bear.
How are you, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Making me feel fucking warm with that bloody woolly hat on.
Oh, no, it's just me. I just shoved it on for some of the days. It's warm here, to be honest. But, yeah, I did a little live walking the dogs earlier, and I thought I'd come back on. I had issues last night with a fucking rogue mod or someone tapping into my StreamYard or something because they'd removed a load of mods and hidden a load of people. So I've been going through my YouTube studio and fucking removing some mods, and
Don't blame you.
it's fucking crazy, to be honest. Bit weird. I still can't quite figure out how they've done it, to be honest.
What's going on?
Kids kick it off, babe.
Fighting?
Yeah, as always.
Are you fighting?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Griffith's
Been
trying
on
to
the
work.
I've had to be on the phone all bloody day. All morning to this company I audited yesterday. Well, it wasn't even an audit, bro, if I'm honest. It was
Yeah.
I had my still camera with me, and to be honest, I do like when I'm out and about, I will always take some shots on my still camera. For
Yeah.
some people, it's like kind of random the shit I take photos of, but
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I'll take some shots of these wagons, like the way they're all parked next to each other. I thought that'll make a smart shot. And I was on public path, mate, the whole time, you know, and the way I got approached, mate, was ridiculous. I got fucking called a nonce, like, repeatedly. They got all in my face. In the process of that, my phone's ended up being broke. I've got a smashed screen, so I've been on the phone to the man. Well, trying to get in touch with the managing director all morning.
Well, there's a fucking criminal case or a claim there, isn't there?
Well, that's what I want to know, where they stand with it. Do they want to get their checkbook out and pay for my phone to be fixed?
Well, I think they better have.
Or I'm going to have to go down the route of getting a crime number on that, bro, and doing it that way.
Yeah.
And like I said to him, I don't really want to do that, but I mean, my phone's like not even 2 months old and that.
Well, it's not a civil matter. If it was on their land, it'd be a civil matter, and you know they would still be in the wrong for fucking roughing you up and all. But you know, it would be a civil matter because it's in a public place. It's a fucking criminal matter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous. Even the manager and that. I'm like, look, one of them. I said, look, he's there nonce. I was like, well, you're just going to allow that, are you? He's like, I can't hear him. I was like, then you got 3 people here now. I said, all taking pictures of me. Yeah, I was like, that's breaching GDPR. I was like, and if you are the general manager of the site, I said, the fact that a member of the public's have you on GDPR is like a bit worrying, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, I know about GDPR. What are they now then? And he's like, I can see nothing, you know, with his back turned to him. Just being a fucking prick.
Yeah.
And then he's like, if you publish any of this building, I'll have you arrested. All right, mate. Of course you will.
Yeah.
Go on then. Yeah, it was just a joke, mate. And then one of them threatens me, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll finish work at 5 o'clock." So it's a threat. I'm not gonna lie. I had to cut a lot of the footage out, mate, because I'd have incriminated myself. Because I'll be straight, like in the early days, I used to be a little bit high rate, mate, and like I don't know. Sometimes I used to walk away thinking, "Fucking hell, but can I trust myself to do auditing?"
Yeah.
And that. I'm a lot more chilled, mate, to the point where even when I do get high rate, I never swear.
Yeah.
It's like, go, look, let's go around the corner and have it out. But I was fucking fuming, mate. Fuming. Yeah. It's up there at the moment. Like, I've had to even appeal it to see if I can monetize the video, man, since I'm running on limited ads. Yeah. Like I say, it completely flopped the whole video yesterday.
Yeah, it's fucking disappointing when you like, you know, you put a day into making, you know, a whole day or even 2 days into making 2 half-hour videos, and it gets fucked up by some aggressive fucking.
It was my own fault, mate. I lost my shit. Or, you know, I said to him, and oh, fucking, there's like 6, 7 of them all. So I'm just like, walk around the front. I'm like, fucking come round here and call me a fucking nonce. See me stepping over my push bike, coming round the front. I'm like, come around the fucking corner and call me that. So yeah, I looked at it a little bit and I was like, fuck, man, I shouldn't have really acted in that way.
Yeah.
But
that's gonna trigger anybody really on the street, isn't it? You know, being fucking called that, like that's gonna.
Yeah, shouting a nonce at me. He's like, you've been kids.
But if someone fucking called me that, yeah, that's an instant fucking trigger point.
To me, mate, are you hiding kids at this company?
Yeah. Oh, you're still there. You're back. Afternoon, Logman.
Yeah, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Nothing really gets proven. Nothing really gets proven in the sense of them knocking my phone out of my hand because it cuts dead, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But they might have CCTV on their bill. I've already uploaded Gripper. Sat at the moment waiting for YouTube to determine whether or not it's okay.
Suitable. Yeah, I get that with my videos. I get mine checked. So I've had a couple of age restricted, and of course I'm on a warning because they removed my spunkfish video. You know, accused me of fucking inciting. Possibility of inciting violence or racial hatred. But someone complained about it, so otherwise they wouldn't have fucking taken it down.
Yeah.
You know, my Tony P video is just as bad, you know. and that's still up. So.
Nothing on that one. You had nothing.
What's that?
You had nothing on.
You're breaking up a bit, you are, Bear.
Oh, fucking sounds about right. Fucking. What did I say? Oh, what did I just say? I don't know. I was saying something. I lost what I was saying.
Oh, probably about the Tony P video, is it?
Oh yeah, no. I was saying, did that one get left up then?
Yeah.
Didn't get no comeback on that one.
No, none at all. So the spunkfish one was fucking harsh, mind, because it was just after that old shenanigans with shuffling and all, and I didn't take anything from that stream, but I don't think. But I did like just pick a lot of little bits where he was being racist. So YouTube could have deemed it as racist because, you know, it was a bit close to the knuckle, like. But like I said, it wasn't my words. It was, you know, I clipped Spunky, so. And you know what he's like, he can let loose. He's got a lot of time for everyone because he's a lone wolf who tells it like it is.
Yeah. Have you heard from Andrew? Have you heard from Andrew Ministry?
What's that?
I said, have you heard from Andrew?
No, not since the other day. I put a thing up because I was going fishing, and he rang me and asked if I was going that way, and I wasn't going that way. I was going closer to home this time.
Yeah.
Then I spoke to him on a panel, but no, I haven't since. He did a big long one, didn't he? And was on all night and stuff.
Yeah.
What's going on in the chat? Star of Echoes is trying to out Tim Smith, apparently. Star of Echoes was the one that was having problems with that Bish Bash Bosh. Saying that he was harassing her and all. And now she's apparently trying to out Tim Smith for some reason. I don't know.
There's a lot of this outing people, man, isn't there? Like, fucking hell. I'm sure if anyone's really that dodgy, I'm sure people will all find out for themselves soon enough. Like,
yeah. Oh, Genghis, if you don't know who Spunkfish is, you'll fucking love Spunkfish. He's awesome. He's comedy gold. Absolute comedy gold. He's great when he's semi-sober. He's funny and you can talk to him. But once he gets past tipping point on sherry or own brew, it's fucking on. He'll smash your brains in, rip your spine out. Fucking hell, man. He's great. Great Spunky is. Yeah, it looks like Tim Smith's being targeted for some reason, Gripper. I don't know why, fella. Not got a clue.
Just another one on the YouTube conveyor belt, isn't it? It's like a conveyor belt where they just seem to pick people off. And this is why I always say to someone, don't worry if it's you. Next week, it will be someone else.
Yeah.
You know, I see it with that Steve Farvin and that. Everyone's been like now going on him, and I don't know. And also, like, there's a lot of outing people. Like, oh, I found something someone done 10 years ago. Listen, unless it's a real prolific crime, right, or quite a heinous crime, then really, can you judge somebody on what they done 10 years ago?
No.
I think
I
that's
showed,
crazy.
yeah, I showed my DBS on camera, on panel. Yeah, obviously not showing my name or the certificate number or any of my convictions, which I've got. But I did show what it says on the back, and that is if you're safe to work with women, children, vulnerable people, which was all clear for me because of my previous job.
Yeah.
And the most important one on there on the back of a DBS is any special notes from the chief constable. So even if you haven't got any convictions against women or children, if you've got like multiple assaults or multiple burglary or something, the chief constable can say in there, this person is not fit enough to work with vulnerable people because they're a persistent offender or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I've shown mine. I haven't shown my convictions.
It's a bit like the acros, yeah. I never really understood this whole acro stuff because, let's be honest, a lot of people that are now shouting acros didn't even know about acros a couple of months ago. Fact, no one knew about them. Same because it's been brought. You know, a lot of people didn't know what's an acro. Everyone bothered about you showing your acros. I don't agree with that simply because one, an acro can't even be used officially anywhere.
No.
It can't be used, so it seems pointless. Two, an acro will pick up on every time you've been arrested, whether you've been found guilty, not guilty, NFA'd, whatever it may be, it comes up on there, which I think's wrong, because it could turn around and say ministry was once arrested for I don't know, an armed robbery, say, but it got NFA'd. But then people, because you got arrested for it, will then jump on that and judge you on here for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When, hang on a minute, you got NFA'd. So I think if people really, not that they should have to, but if people are going to show like or want to see something, it should be your true criminal history, man, and not an acro. An acro is pointless.
That's what the DBS is, you know what I mean? Because I worked so long in my job and whatever, I had to have the DBS to start the job. And it's applied for by your employer. So your employer sees it first, then determines whether they're going to keep you on or whatever, and then gives it to you. But you know what I mean? Mine is full of fucking, I'll be honest, there's a couple of assaults in there from when I was a kid. And it's mostly driving offences. The coppers used to wait for me because they knew I wouldn't have insurance or tax or an MOT or something, and they just sit and wait for me, pull me every time, give me a producer. Knowing full well that I didn't have a fucking license, like it was when I was like a kid, But nothing on there that stopped me getting a job with vulnerable people, and I can work with. I'm qualified to work with any vulnerable people, so not so much as a counsellor or anything, but as a carer. Big up, legend. How's it going, fella? Good afternoon. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Stir of Echoes. Apparently tried to out Tim Smith for some reason.
I don't know. That's Stir of Echoes, so I won't judge on that. But just my own suspicious mind, if you like, and I've said this a long time ago. Those that seem to spend a lot of time trying to out others, usually deflecting from the fact that they're trying to keep something hidden themselves.
Oh, definitely.
That's just what I think personally. Do you know what I mean? Because I've never really.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Your history, your fucking ID, your date of birth, So I don't know all of that before I engage with someone in the real world. I think that's a very weird way to live your life. If every time you met someone in life, you
Yeah,
wanted them to reduce their criminal history, I think you'd fucking get some weird
ridiculous.
looks off people.
Yeah.
No,
Not
I mean,
sure
and it's
about
like, sorry.
Go on, Beth.
No, I was just going to say, it's also like another thing on here that I find you see a lot of is being guilty by association, where again,
Yeah.
something can come out about someone, something could come out about me ministry, right? And then because you've been seen speaking to me, like, oh, you're guilty. And it's like, hang on a minute. Again, when you meet somebody, you don't necessarily, for instance, I always take people off of face value. Yeah. If I find out something about someone 12 months down the line and I've been friends with them for 12 months, listen, if it was something.
Well, he's goes out and about, so he's a bit in and out by the sound of it. Yeah, Grepper, I'm not sure that they were at each other in the comments the other day. But I don't know if that was all just a bit of a ruse, you know what I mean? But I have seen Stir of Echoes on panel, so
Yeah, I don't know. I cut out before, didn't I? But yeah, it's just
yeah,
all pretty bollocks, mate. Like I say, guilty by association. Fucking, let's see your acros. Who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Are you my mum? Did you give birth to me? Do you pay my bills? Do you? No. So, like, who am I to answer to anyone on here? Or you to answer to anyone on here? Or Tim answer to it? Do you know what I mean? None of us have got to answer to anyone on here, really.
Yeah, I had a bit of trolling when I first came over to this side of the community, or not the auditing side, but the live streaming and all that, just because of the channels that I was sub to. And I bit at first, and then I realised that they were trying to goad me into a fucking beef, and I just squashed it straight away and made a video and said, look, you can't fucking chastise people for who they're sub to. They might like the content, but that doesn't mean they agree with everything that content creator is saying. It just happens that you happen to be sub to them to get a different perspective on something. It's strange, like, you know what I mean? Strange.
Is that Steve in the chat?
Yeah, Steve's in the chat, yeah.
What does he mean by that? Ministry of Madness. Listening to BBA. See why I asked you to remove my spanner.
I haven't got a clue, fella.
What do you mean by that, Steve?
A bit of grief, but he haven't had any off me, and he asked for me to take his spanner. But like I said, I had fucking spanner wars last night. And I've only just got into my studio today and had a look and removed a few people and left people up that I think I can trust. And there's a few people I've got to add back in, but I haven't got my my other device open. So
I was wondering if he thought that I've been having a pop at him. I was about to say.
Yeah. I'll put my banner up. It is authenticated, but I'll put my banner up anyway.
Oi, Bobbin and Free Dogs.
All right, Steve.
Hi, how you doing? It is me.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yo, what did you mean by that comment, Steve?
Which one?
Something about I'm listening to BBA. Did you see why I told you to take my spanner?
Yeah, it's a conversation I had with ministry this morning about taking my spanner. I had a spanner on the channel. When I came on channel this morning, I had a spanner. Based on being removed, having my spanners removed on a couple of channels this morning, it was a bit of an embarrassing having crystals falling from my eyes, you know. So yeah, I came into ministries a bit stronger. And
sorry, I thought maybe you took
the spanner off you, Steve. Yeah, if people don't want them, they can ask for them to be removed, like, you know. But people
based on
I modded up, like.
Based on
your comment was
your comment, based on your comment, BBA, based on your comment about how people are tired for being associated, yeah, it's been a content of past days for myself. So just awareness for other people's, yeah. I don't want other people taking repercussions
listen,
of things.
I spoke up. I spoke out yesterday, yeah, in your defence. Not that I need to defend you, right? But yeah, bro, listen, I've seen it. I've seen it a couple of days ago, and I see it like slowly materialising. Yeah, you're just another target, mate. You're just on the YouTube conveyor belt. You're just on the YouTube conveyor belt, mate. You're the next target. In a couple of days, they'll be trying to find some bullshit or twist something to their narrative, and it will be someone else, Steve. So I won't worry about it, mate. The best thing you can always do on here, yeah. And listen, do you know what? It's hard. It's hard, bro, because people will really pick at you and they'll try and wear you down. But listen, always hold your fucking head high on here, bro. Always hold your head high on here. Never fucking... Never.
I'm loud and proud,
no one on here, bro. And fucking, well, as I say to everyone, always speak your truth. Always speak your truth and don't be silent.
I came on YouTube loud and proud.
Yeah, stay that way. Stay that way. No matter what someone says about you, no matter what somebody fires at you, bro. Stay that way. Loud and fucking proud, mate.
One family name that was being broadcasted. And it affected me because it's a personal memory of mine, yeah. Because there isn't a criminal record of that, people are saying now people are trying to dig into me and my thing. But they've got absolutely nothing to work on when it comes to me. Yeah, I've been loud and proud on my. I've been loud and proud on panels. You know, like I came to the YouTube prepared. Yeah? My reputation is something to be loud and proud about. The lifestyle that I've lived and I'm living, something to be very proud about.
I see it every day on here, bro.
Yeah.
I've also been, I won't like to use the word victim because I ain't no victim, but I've also been targeted, yeah, more than once. And listen, there ain't no one making me run off this YouTube. There ain't no one that's gonna make me be silent. There ain't no one nothing, bro, nothing. Like, they can throw what they want at me. I ain't going nowhere, and I still keep my head held high, mate. And I never shy away, never hide away, never let anyone fucking take me off of this shit. Because as I say,
do you know what I says? Do you know what I says? Our experiences make us stronger. Yeah. When a warrior gets ill in certain cultures, it was known that he just woke up and leave the medicine man or the cure his worldly possessions. It's exactly the lifestyle that I've lived. Yeah. I've had a lot of explanations from other people describing the character that I am. Yeah. I'm absolutely orgasmic seeing the positivity coming from people that have followed me or just exploring me, people that have identified with me and encouraging me. Yeah. I've unsubscribed to everybody. I've taken everybody's spanners up from my channel. And I hope I receive invitations to join people. I'm expecting personal invitations, personal communications. None of this bullshit and nonsense.
Can't do on air, I'm going to change. Be consistent. And I've only ever really seen consistency from you, as in the way you behave, the things that come out of your mouth is consistency.
Yep. People that want to antagonize or manipulate the comment in my chats, I'm going to be blocking them myself. There's one person that I've trusted to hold a spanner as far as I've identified who had spanners. I don't have a computer, so I don't have the same menu as you guys, but I've done my best. There's one person, and he's known me quite literally all my life. Yeah, and he's identified himself loud and proud on my YouTube channel, confirmed who I am. He talks about me so familiar. You know, so I don't give a monkeys about other people's opinions of doubting. I'll give it how it is, and people have to question that, not put statements. So I thank you all for your time and considerations. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you just
Andrew J, I am absolutely delighted that you're on holiday for a week. Can you hear me okay, Ministry?
Yeah. So what you got on the agenda today, Steve?
Well, go down to the village, get a sack of dog food, get a couple of munchies for myself, and see the next couple of days. Maybe I'll have a bath and a shower down on the beach. Maybe I'll do a live or join somebody's panel.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't like that restream so much, because as I move in and out of signal, it really suffers. You know, the StreamYard's a bit stronger and the YouTube's stronger again. So like, if I do YouTube, because I haven't got 1,000 subs yet, I don't have the opportunity of doing a live panel on YouTube. With the StreamYard, I've used my allowance, so I don't have opportunity of doing StreamYard. So yeah, it's a bit of an upset, really.
Restream is a pain in the ass on the phone.
I'll get it together.
I was using it on the desktop, and
all I need in the real world, I said it months ago. I said it a year ago. Yeah, I said it a year ago before I even came onto YouTube. All I need is a sufficient funding, a sufficient fund that I can just get on and see a few months through, get strong, do what I need to do, see me garden, get me fishing rod, see the dogs are all fucking licensed and all that, yeah? Make sure that I've got waters, make sure I got the energy to carry water. Man, I've done 90% of that, yeah? I've done 90% of that. The dogs are legal, I've got waters, do you know? I've got a routine. I just don't have a fucking fishing license to sustain the lifestyle that I've got. Or that I'm expected to have. It's just fucking bullshit, man. You know?
Yeah.
Starting from nothing. I mean, imagine like 200 years ago, going gold panning up in the Canada and, you know, doing the Mayan trail, you know? It's like fucking hell, man, yeah? Well, that's this life. Starting from nothing. Starting from nothing. It may look like that I've got everything here, but I don't. I have to create it. I have to influence it and encourage it. Tim Drake, up, bless him. Yeah, he says he's showing that he's very encouraging and enthusiastic with getting here. He says by the end of next month. But this is kind of like what I was introduced to with Nick Williams, though. Do you know? This is how Nick Williams showed me. He's in a better position to finance the life that I want to encourage, and he's ready in his life to get back to doing those things. And look how that fucks me up. You know, my reputation. All of a sudden, my life's broadcasted on YouTube. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, people do.
Well, Tim's there.
Happy days, man.
Although you're going to be doing some work together and that, you know, you're both going to want your own space as well, ain't you? So just make sure you have your own.
Plenty of space here.
Stick to some of your routine, like going down to the village or whatever. And
plenty of space here. One of the things he suggested he wants to be doing is building a bale house, a straw house. Yeah, that would be like a round house or a yurt or something, but made of straw. Now, if we're able to do that, then you know, in short time, there's going to be a sustainable accommodation for him and 20, 30 other people, depending on how big the straw house is going to be. You understand me?
Yeah.
In the meantime, like there's a Volkswagen LT35 that he can put a mattress in, make it his own personal space. I mean, there's a garage that we can give him. You know, just needs to put a door on or put the floor down, and you know, like I don't really want to introduce him to the house, because the house is the people's, the people that own the house. Yeah, although they're my friends. Yeah, I'm more interested in working the land, making sure I got food here that I fucking. The fishing boat or the fucking fishing license so I can feed myself. Madness. I keep chasing like 16 euros. Yeah, I mean, one of my mods, Jamie Sawyer, was sending me 20 euros, but I only get 16 euros. And hey,
that's all. I was just saying to the chat. So
say again.
I was just saying hello to someone in the chat. I was gonna say, you know, if you can manage to fucking get your fishing license, that's a start, and then, you know, if you're rebuilding terraces or whatever, you can get someone up there then with a fucking suitable vehicle, get a nice delivery of some fucking manure and topsoil, and you're away, ain't you?
Vehicle suitable here. That Volkswagen LT35, it had I think the hydraulic steering pump taken from it. The fella that has got it registered to his name, he came down here. Do you remember I was on Jay's Ways channel? But he just turned up out of the blue. Yeah, the fella that I've been working with, the fella that was care for this place.
Yeah.
He arrived out of the blue, you know, and like freaking hell, man. Yeah, he's kind of really, really grateful that I've still got the black bus there in the same condition that he left it here. Do you understand me? Yeah. Personally, like it would have been trashed if I tried using it for the workhorse because he's got no tires. Yeah, the tires are completely fluffy, like the white fluff's coming out of it. You can see all the metal. The brakes are dodgy, you know, and it arrived with no battery and it arrived with no fuel. So understanding, yeah, that is not a workhorse that is ready to go. That is a workhorse that was needed a lot of work done on it, yeah. So that being in the meantime, before we can afford to do that, that's going to be accommodation for Tim, if it's acceptable, or the tents. Do you understand me? Yeah, I've got a big tent here, a bit like what Shuffling was going. Bit like what Shuffling got, yeah, one of those big tents, yeah. I got given one of them. So there's plenty of mountain. For me, I want to be down in the valley making me path through. I want to be sizing up what terraces I can do, how I can manipulate the water to feed those terraces. Everything up here is the house, apart from my bus. You know, the bus is me. The dogs are me, but the dogs will follow me. You know. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a. I'm a constructor, but I can do labouring. I'm a labourer.
Yeah, even a decent canvas marquee would do, wouldn't it?
Well, do you know what? I started leveling the floor in the garage, resurfacing the floor in the garage. But over time, you know, like I've dragged the KTM up there that's not functioning, that needs servicing. I've dragged one of the generators up there. I've dragged many things in there for safekeeping, you know. So bits of that floor is all occupied with tat and things that aren't mine. But that would be a good. That'd be a good place to level off and sort out straight up. And I've started, you know, I only stopped because I got tired and bored doing fucking something for, you know, I'm not getting paid for it substantially, or I wasn't when I was doing it. I still aren't, but doing it for a purpose, you know, doing it for an incentive for other people. You know, in 5 years' time, this can be an open paradise. You know, Paul C can come here with his DJ equipment. You know, like we can have a rooftop staging or down in the Branco state, a fucking festival and party. We can have you with your rock and roll bands and musicians that I know, you know?
Yeah. There's a question here from Gripper, Steve. Gripper's asking where he goes in the winter. Because it becomes pretty cool. You stay there, don't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I can even sleep out here, lads. Yeah, I can sleep out here, just extra blankets, you know, like not a bother, you know, under the naked sky. The only time I really go into my bus is for siestas and if it's raining. Yeah, I don't like the house because it's dark, it's closed, it's fucking no windows, no furniture, no, you know, like no guttering. So everything that I know the house should be, the house is not. Yeah. That's why I'm not interested in the house. I much prefer to be outside in the bus with my dogs, you know.
Yeah.
I've just encountered that time of year, where all the fucking ticks have just exploded their births, you know. One mother tick can give like fucking thousands and thousands of babies, yeah. The dogs are covered. I'm getting covered in all these tiny pin.
Yeah, I've only ever been had a tick on me a couple of times. We don't get so many where I am. There's not a lot of deer or anything where I am. See, it's just a few sheep and that's about it. So we don't have a big tick problem here.
This is wild boar, wild goat, you know, eagles, falcons, wild goat, wild boar, fucking every rabbit, badger, fox, the fucking lot is all here.
Yeah.
I've handled a tiny little owl, not much bigger than my hand, possibly about you know, like include me wrist, you know, include me wrist. It was a tiny little owl, and his wings spread up about as big as the length of my arm and my finger. Yeah, there's fucking all sorts of wildlife up here. It's all encouraged, but not the ticks and fleas. When I first come up here, it was the same, you know, like loads of mother ticks, like fucking carpeted ticks. The dogs were all covered in ticks. It was absolutely disgusting, you know. There's one thing that kept it going. There was two things that I kept on top of with I gave the dogs tablets. They're €15 a month, 15 euros each dog, 4 times a year. So kept on top of that and constantly sweeping. Yeah, sweeping and sweeping everywhere where the dogs were just and had been for 2 years before, you know, of their lives. Yeah. Or Daddy Bear since the day that he arrived here, you know, like fucking 5-6 years ago. You know, madness, yeah. These collars and puppets, they don't work. The tablet, 15 euros every fucking every couple of months, that works perfect.
Yeah, mine have dropped, and
I've
I
progressed.
bought them fucking proper repellent, expensive repellent fucking collars like Gripper saying ice chain lots of
Not
quiz.
worth it. Not worth it. I go to the big city where I've got to go and get my passport from. Yeah, there's a big veterinary supply store there. Yeah, I get tablets for 15. It's nearly I think it's 15 or 16 or something like that each dog. Yeah, because they're big dogs. You know. Yeah. When there's fucking 9 dogs here, it's fucking hard work and expensive. Yeah, working for that. Yeah, to pay for that. That was what I was working for over in that construction. Yeah. That's when that's why myself and that fella fell out. I was doing all this stuff for him, working over there, as well as doing all this stuff here. I was investing all my wages into buying water filters, buying guttering and piping, buying dog stuff for other people's homes. People think I'm fucking mad for doing this, you know, but I wasn't doing it for somebody else's home. I was doing it for the dogs, for my comfort, and for the fucking fella that went crazy, and for the life of, that I want to live. I don't want to be carrying up fucking 3 times a day 30 liters of water in this fucking heat. Are you mad? I'm going to collect rainwater and filter it and drink it. With electricity, I've got a 200 euro osmosis water pump. I bought that when I was working over there, yeah? I could plug that in if I had electricity and fucking filter piss water. Filter the fucking sea.
Sorry, I have feedback again.
Filter the sea and bog water, piss water. I could filter it and drink it with that osmosis filter kit. But I don't have electricity. 200 euros, yeah? I work 25 to 40 euros a day is what I received when I'm working over there. And my food, yeah? I had to buy my own weed. I had to fucking do everything. You understand me? I never asked for no charities. I never asked for no help. I told the people that own the place, when they said to me, Steve, we'll pay you. We'll pay you. I said, keep your fucking monies, yeah? I got a life to live. I'm an independent fucking fella all my life. I'm not dependent. I don't need no pocket money. I only asked them for pocket money because the fucking dogs were needing. Because I'm needing.
Yeah, I
never asked nobody on YouTube for nothing apart from word. I only ever ask people to keep their word. You know, keep them maintained with 110% respects that I offer. If you lose it, you've lost it. There ain't no maintaining it, and it's fucking not coming back. Write-offs. That's what I've lived my life doing. I've offered my truth, my trust, and that's the one love. Keeping it real. Happy days.
Yeah.
Want another cup of coffee? That's bang out of order. Shut the fuck up. Freedom of speech. Fucking hippies. Who hates hippies and why? That's why I couldn't have a load of hippies here, you know? Because I don't agree with them.
You hear me?
Steve? Yeah, is that you, Walter?
You alright?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, I got you.
Hiya, mate.
Yeah.
All right, boys. All right, Steve, lad.
Oh, wow. Outlaw King. Thank you for reminding me. I seen it on my piece of paper a couple of days ago. And I'm always sort of like recharging my phone, trying to for it not to be overheating. I'm constantly trying to find signals. When I do find signal, I'm preoccupied communicating with people. You know, keeping it real, trying to keep it real. You know, try and put some. Yeah. I've got loads of. Oh, who's that?
Right, Ministry, mate. It's Alter Ego.
Yeah, I know. I'm good, fella. How you doing?
Alter Ego.
Yeah. You all right, Steve? You hear me?
Yeah, thank you. And are you all right?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yeah, nice one for letting me come on, Ministry, mate.
Good
That's
stuff.
all right. Hold on,
Good
all
stuff.
right, fella.
No,
We've
it's
been on panel
fucking
before together a couple of times. So.
yeah, it's fucking boiling here in Liverpool. It's absolutely warm, roasting.
Yeah, we've had a nice couple of days here. It's nice
Yeah.
here today, but it's been overcast like South Wales. It's tolerable today.
Yeah.
Did you say you're
Okay.
naked?
What's that, Steve? Lad?
Ultra.
What?
I asked you if you're naked, and you said yeah. Eventually, did you mean to say yeah? You're naked.
No, I'm not naked, mate. Fucking hell, Steve.
Are you naked in Scotland?
What? What, Steve? Are you on gas or something there, Steve? Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah, I've only got a t-shirt on.
I'm always naked on my mountain.
I didn't ask that, lad. I didn't ask if you're naked.
I'm always.
Fucking hell.
No, I am. I am. I'm curious into how you cope with getting all hot in Liverpool.
No, Steve.
For me, I couldn't live in
or
Liverpool because I can't get naked. Me neither.
I'm not
Don't
gay
you
or
know
not
me
Steve,
neither?
mate.
Don't you dare to be insinuating. Hey,
Yeah.
I've started coming equipped with my spanners. Yeah, I come with my own spanners. I don't need no blue spanners. I got my own spanners. They're adjustable. Yeah, different sizes for different jobs. Okay. Yeah. The functioning.
At least they work. Not
Okay,
like
this
the
one's a bit
legendary
older
man.
and a bit stiffer.
So what have you been up to, or anything?
No, I've got a few days off work, so just chilling, mate.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
No, I've been just chilling, really. A bit of fishing earlier in the week and stuff to get out the house and that. And,
Yeah, man. Fair enough. What are you smoking on?
I got some old school A's at the minute.
Nice, nice.
I'm presuming it's amnesia, but I don't know. And some black cherry soda.
Nice, mate. Nice.
And they're both nice, but the ones I've had still got little bits of, but the ones I've had for a few weeks before, they're all right, but not the strongest. And this old school A's is probably the strongest I've had in a long while. So
Yeah, man. It's good, this channel, mate. It's always chilled out, isn't it? This channel.
yeah, I try to keep it that way. I do have a little bit of aggro now and again, like.
Yeah, I don't know what.
But that's usually just been Zara and Raven Lindsay having a go at each other. Other than that, I haven't had any trouble.
Ultra.
Ultra.
What's your favorite flavor of Pringles? Oh, sorry.
What you say, sorry, mate?
Ultra. What's your favorite flavored Pringles?
I'm gonna have to go for the salt and vinegar ones, you know. Think outside the box, salt and vinegar.
Play. Thank you. Thank you.
What about you?
Ministry, same question to you.
I like the barbecue one.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, barbecue or sour cream for me.
What about you, Steve? What's your favourite one?
All of them. I've gone through most of the flavors. I've done the rice. I've done the rice fusion
I seen that
ones.
Andrew J. I seen the incident with Andrew J. And he was trying to tarnish it a little bit there, weren't he?
Afterwards, yeah. But at the time, he was all for it. Did you notice?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's it. I'd miss out on all the fallout, see, because I don't really want to cesspit and that anymore. I miss out on all the fucking fallout.
I think it happens on Andrew
myself
J's,
myself and Andrew haven't fallen out. He's taken it like a gentleman.
No. Andrew's all right, mate. He's all right.
Yeah, he's sound. I was on with him the other morning.
Yeah.
I did a little quick
People,
one.
people are always going to have little disagreements on here, Andy, but you don't fall out over them. You don't fall out over that, do you? You know what I mean?
Nah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Life's too short, isn't it? Life's too short, Ministry, for all that shit.
Yeah. I'm glad him and Shuffling and Archie put it to
Somebody
bed.
fell out with me. Somebody fell out with me because they can't handle the fact that I know something deep about their family, about a family member of theirs, and they fucking it's a dark thing. Somebody else mentioned it. It triggered something personal to me. I reacted to it, and freaking from this, you know, like then they started fucking pulling at things that I've mentioned. Yeah. If they were the clout that they say they were, they would have done their research. From all the research that I gave them, from all the memories that I gave them, they would have done that research because it was so widely available. My name, my age, my address, my fucking prisons, social workers, solicitors, fucking judges, the crimes, everything. It was all available, loud and proud. And now people want to try and nitpick at it. It's very peculiar. All because I implied somebody's family member. The cowardly fucker, has blocked so many people and then tarnishing them, targeting their reputations. And he's printed nothing of evidence of what he talks about. He's fucking bang out of order. Yeah. Coming between people is no good.
Yeah. Steve, it's only YouTube at the end of the day, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's fucking...
Yeah.
Well, do you know what, Ministry? Do you know when you have a few days off here, right? Do you know when you have a few days off here and you like don't come on here? You just think of it and then you come back on here after like 3 days off. The narrative just changes all the time, doesn't it? It's like you pick on someone every week. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy, mate.
Yeah. I've been...
Is a UK lady... Hey, Ministry, is UK lady still in the chat?
I'm not sure.
Is UK lady still in the chat, please?
Not sure.
I sent her a link today on WhatsApp. I sent her a link today on WhatsApp or on Messenger. I would like her to send it to you and for you to broadcast it. Maybe I sent 2 links. One of them's a video on YouTube, and one of them's a Facebook link from a time when I was interviewed. Okay, and I'll say no more. If you can get those,
Oh, he's gone quiet.
Yeah, it must be his connection over there.
Yeah, like we were saying, I've been on late a couple of times, last couple of days, but over the last couple of weeks, I've forced myself to turn my devices off at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
I think Ministry makes. I think sometimes. Yeah. I think sometimes. Not you specifically, but I'm just saying in general. I think you need a break off here, don't you? Sometimes, it's no good for your mind. Seeing positive shit, seeing negative shit all the time, it's no good for you. Do you know what I mean? Definitely.
Any sort of negativity I've seen lately has been on the daytime streams, and it's not so extreme. Then
it's hard to be honest with you because it's hard sometimes, mate. Because once you get involved in it, it just becomes a normality to you. Do you know what I mean? And then smash it in.
I started drifting away from the cesspit, when they started on with all the, I won't say names, but the DH stuff. It got to a point where I just thought, fuck it.
You're right.
12 months, man. I can't listen to
you know what Flavors was spot on what Flavors said? That's why Flavors done his own channel, weren't it? Because he was sick of seeing all the same crap about all that. So, and Flavors is doing well on his channel now, mate, isn't he? So
he is doing really well,
yeah. He's a nice guy, Flavors, isn't he? He's a nice guy. Decent guy.
I like Flavors panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have a giggle with him, like.
Yeah. He's funny as well, isn't he? He doesn't mean to be funny sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, he is. I was watching a bit last night, and I jumped on with him for a little while. Went out to get some fresh air and take the dogs out, and I had a doobie.
Yeah, mate.
And
Yeah,
I
I should.
had the sunset up on my screen of where I was having a smoke. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like jumping on with Flav. He's sound. He's
Yeah,
on the back
definitely.
last night, so
Yeah. You're the same.
I
No,
don't
you're
know.
the same. Dan, you minister. You're not a negative person. You're a positive person. So that's the way to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't let all these suckers try and drag you down. Do you know what I mean, mate?
It takes a hell of a lot to wind me up. So
Yeah.
negative comments, I just roll with. Like, people take the piss, and when I'm on other people's panels, they take the piss and call me fucking Matt Lucas, the only gay in the village. I changed my name and just go fucking with it. I was on
I don't know.
going on panels as Matt Lucas, the Ministry
It's
of Matt
crazy,
Lucas,
isn't
that
it?
fucking week.
You could be doing some. You know what? You could be doing. You could be doing the best thing, and people will still try and bring you down. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't. You could be doing anything, and you still have your haters. So fucking mad.
Off me like a ricochet. Like I said, it takes a hell of a lot to wind me up. Like,
Yeah.
A hell of a lot. So I'd rather ignore someone or try and talk them down if they're ranting than get involved in a full-on fucking back and forth, because no one wins. You can't hear what's going on.
Yeah.
No
That's
one
it,
gets
isn't it?
across, and it just gets more. It just spirals out of control. Like,
yeah, definitely, mate.
I'd rather avoid it, to be honest. You know,
he's always going to be tomorrow, isn't he? He's always going to be the next day. Do you know what I mean? That's what you've got to remember. So, fucking hell.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just looking forward to the derby, mate. The Liverpool and Everton derby on Saturday, isn't it? So, looking forward to that.
Are they showing it on Sky, are they? Or?
I think so, mate. It's going to be Sky or BT, but I've got one of them Fire Sticks here, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest football fan. I lost when they started splitting it onto all the different channels. I just fucking stopped watching it, to be honest.
Yeah, fair play to you.
But yeah, I do like a derby match. I watch the big tournaments. You know what I mean?
It's important to have interests in certain things, isn't it? I think, just to keep your mind occupied.
Yeah. Yeah, I watch, like you say, I watch derby matches. I watch, like, if it's on a normal Sky channel, I can watch. I watch derbies.
Yeah.
But I'm more likely to watch lower league and being in Wales, catching Newport County's match or.
Well, some of them lower league teams, they're the best to watch sometimes, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Steve, mate.
Somebody, outer, see? Outer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm not sure how to play them, Steve, while I'm streaming. Last time I tried, I had 2 screens and kicked myself.
Okay. So. If you can go through it later, please, at some point, go through it. It's the whole interview. Yeah, don't find the short one. Find the whole one, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got the link now, so I can have a look and download it.
Thank you. It went worldwide, that one did, yeah? You can find it in many newspapers, but I've only ever found it on this one. My friend did send it to me via an English one. Friends all over the world mentioned it and said the photographs went worldwide with that story. That's a character. That's a character reference, yeah? Now it's got the news reporter. It's got so much fucking detail. You understand me, right? It is fucking everything.
Yeah.
That's how my life's recorded so often. So often.
Gripper asked, are you a red or a blue?
I'm a blue, mate. I'm a blue, unfortunately.
Nothing unfortunate about that. Duncan, like when I did watch football all the time, I was sort of, I was brought up a fucking West Ham fan. you know, all my brothers are
Yeah.
West Ham fans, fucking, so I sort of tagged onto it, like, and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I had favourite players more than sort of favourite teams, if you know what I mean. Fucking
Yeah, I
Duncan
know what you're saying. Yeah,
Big Dunk when he played for Everton, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Phillips of Sunderland or
Kevin
anywhere.
Phillips. Yeah, Tony Cotty. Tony Cotty played for West Ham.
I'll tell you,
Tony Cotty. Yeah,
Tony Cotty. I know
played for us. Played for Everton as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His first cousin lived in the town where I live for a couple of years. He moved up here.
Interesting.
You know, from Essex or wherever he came from. And he became a close friend of like me and my group of mates.
Yeah.
We were all like scallies at the time, you know what I mean? Partying every day and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I do. He does like. He hasn't for a while, but he did drop me a comment occasionally on Facebook, and there's a lot, lots of pictures of him and Tony. They're close, like him and Tony are real close.
Yeah, it's right, mate.
Even when he was still playing, he was in touch with his cousin who lived up here and hung around with us. Like, it's fucking crazy the people you meet. Like, you know, living in Wales in the middle of nowhere. Like,
that's it. I mean, Wayne Rooney lived around the corner from me. Do you know what I mean, Ministry? I grew up with Wayne Rooney. You live literally around the corner from me, so
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. But where I am, it's sort of I'm only sort of 20 minutes from the M4, but still in the mountains, and the area I am is fucking a lot of top fighters. Obviously, Joe Calazaghe lives just down the road.
Yeah.
Richie Reese owns a pub just up a couple of towns over.
What about that Lee Selby? He's from Wales as well, isn't he? Them Selby brothers.
I'm not sure what town they're from, but didn't they? I don't know if they still do. I think they trained at the ABA in Newport, was it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I know where that is. It's right on the.
Like when you talk about Kawasaki was brilliant, wasn't he? He was 40, He went 40, didn't he? Brilliant.
Yeah, I used to bump into him occasionally, and he was out shopping with his missus, and because he, obviously where he used to live and where the boxing gym is in Newbridge, I know where that is. It's not far away. But then he moved a bit closer to the M4 or whatever. So he's only like 6 miles from where I live.
Yeah. I used to love watching him. Kawasaki.
Yeah.
Used to love watching.
Yeah, I'd bump into him occasionally when he was out shopping, and you'd see people that were in all.
They're only normal people. It's just that they've got a talent. That's all. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
Yeah, and you could see that they were scared to say anything or whatever, and like me and my missus had just walked past normal as if he was a normal person, and he would take the time and stop and chat. I've had a couple of chats with him.
Yeah.
And he's out, his missus will be in the shop and he's waiting outside. And
nice guy was a decent guy.
Oh, he's a lovely fella to talk to, man. He's quiet. He's not, on camera he's a quiet guy, and he is like that in real life. But he'll talk to people. It's just people are nervous to approach him, sort of thing. And I wouldn't go out my way to approach him, but I wouldn't be standing there like a fucking flycatcher with my mouth open. Oh, there's Joe Calazaghe. Like, I'd just walk past or whatever, and he'd take the time to say, "All right." And,
fair enough. Fair play to him, mate.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know what it is. Like the area I am, fucking like boxers and ex-rugby players and football players sort of settle in the area because I'm on the border of what used to be Gwent and Monmouthshire. They all like to live in Monmouthshire because it's a posh postcode, isn't it? So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Well, when you make the money and all that, they're obviously going to go to nicer places, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I don't know, Gripper. I don't know. I forget it. I know what you mean, Gripper, but I forget the fella's name. Forget the fella's name. You fucking Kawasaki fought. But they had some good fights, didn't they? I forget his name. Well, Ministry, I'm going to.
That's him. Genghis has
I'm
got
going to
it.
have to. Yeah, that's it, Castle. Is it, mate? Well, Ministry,
Yeah.
it's been nice talking to you, all right? I'm going to have to jump off, bro.
Yeah, no worries, Walter. No worries.
Nice for letting me come on, brother, all right?
That's all right. I was only doing a short one to sort out my mod situation.
Respect to you, all right, Ministry? Respect, mate. Thanks.
Yeah, cheers, Walter.
Take care of yourself. Thanks, mate.
Welcome
Respect,
anytime.
lad. Thank you, mate.
Nice one. Afternoon recording reality. First time I've seen you here, I think. I know you are though. I've seen you on panels. Yeah, that's in Genghis Mikhail Kessler. Free Andrew J. Andrew may be watching. You never know. I was on panel with him the other day there. And he came on mine for a little while. Yeah, I've got my live chat on and whatnot. So, live chat replay. So, I will be going back through my, when I go on YouTube after and modding people that span has disappeared. So, yeah, I wasn't planning on doing an hour and 20, but having a couple of guests on and 40 people in, that's good for me. That's good numbers for me. I'm pleased with that. I don't know if anyone, I know Flyme was live, and like I said, I didn't want to clash with Flyme because he's a top geese, and I just wanted to come out to sort the moderator fucking business out. You know, it's things like that annoy me. Like I can't just leave it and say, oh, I'm gonna fucking look at that tomorrow. I got to fucking get on it straight away, otherwise it will fucking eat away at me. It's like losing your keys and fucking looking for them, and the more you look, the fucking more wound up you get. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. High fives. High five. Yeah, I'm still on 5 minutes or so, I think. I'm not going to, unless someone comes on, I'm not going to go on too long, you know. Unless I get a guest. If I get a guest, then I'll stay on. Yeah, Grip, I think it's good that he's not doing so many of his own lives and he's just jumping on panels. I think that's good. And yeah, Uncle King, someone went rogue and discovered how to unmod my mods, so they must have got their way into my StreamYard, to be honest. That's all I can think of anyway. But I've removed some mods and I'm going to mod some people back up that were removed. Anyone that wants to. Anyone who doesn't want their spanner, just have to ask and I'll remove it like I did for Steve Farthing. Yeah, I like to try and keep them chilled. There's obviously going to be some beefage now and again, like there was with Lindsay and Zara, but I think they've sorted their beef out now. Like, yeah, I've got about enough. There's another couple of people that I want to mod back up, who I trust to, you know, keep a bit of order, you know, because I don't, you know, the mods now, I don't want people blocked unless it's completely necessary. Give them a timeout to think about it. Have 5 on the naughty step, and if you come back and you're still being naughty, then it's bye. It's but the mods know when to fucking headshot people and when to just warn them. You know, someone was giving me grief on Flaves the other day in the chat. But we'd figured out what they were doing. It was me, Flavors, and Legend. And me and Legend had figured out already what they were trying to fucking do. And that was they were trying to goad the panel member into saying to the fucking host, just let him on, just fucking let him on. And it wasn't happening because we weren't biting, you know. Big up Purple Spliff. Yeah, I'm on the A's at the minute, but my black cherry soda I've got a little bit of over there fucking looks like, you know, greenage until you grind it, and then it's full of little bits of pink and purple. It's fucking it's like you ground up a fucking carnation or something. It's wild. You don't see it until you crunch it open. But I've got to be honest, I've been enjoying the old school A's because my mate picked me one up, like, you know. Not that I like to talk about that sort of thing too much on here, but it is my only vice after all. But I would have to go on the panel one night and have a couple of JJs with someone who's having a drinky panel, you know what I mean? Just one or two. Otherwise I'll get a fucking stinky headache. Big up Purple Smith. Yeah, well, King, it is what it is. It comes with the territory, fella. It comes with the territory. Anyone that seems to be like growing nicely and have a good fucking solid, happy base of subs seems to be getting targeted. Daryl, obviously, at the weekend was targeted with the fucking porn bombs. They're targeting Flavors constantly. Me. Gripper, they're targeting Gripper when he's doing quizzes, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Quiz. It's ridiculous. You know, they're obviously targeting established, but they're targeting people that they see up and coming. It's just silly, to be honest. Oh, I've got a lot of time for Ice Chain. He's a lone wolf who tells that how it is. Where is Spunky anyway? I could do Spunky on for 5 minutes before I go off to cheer everybody up. Spunkfish, if you're watching, fucking ghosting. There's the doodah. Oh, I'm capable of having my moments, Gripper. I just, like I said, it takes a lot to fucking wind me up. Like trolling comments and that. It's just like someone firing a fucking little airsoft gun at you with little fucking foam pellets in it, and ping, straight over the head, straight over my head. You know, fuck's sake, you know, the amount of time I've been in bands and played on stage, I've heard it all. I've heard it all 1,000 times. You know, I've even been fucking physically attacked on stage, so I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Ice Chain did that, Outlaw. You two got some sort of venison going on, have you? Waves the Spunkfish. Big up the Spunkfish. Like I said to you the other day, without you taking offence, I could see you wanted to. Comedy gold you are, fella. Comedy gold. When you've just had a little tipple, you're absolutely hilarious. And then when you go fucking extreme, you're hilarious, but in a different way, in a sinister way. Big up, Spunkfish. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm staying on for. I've got a few things to do, and I've been on twice today, so yeah, I've drunk me cuppa and had me doobie, so I'm probably gonna give it 5 minutes, even though I've got a good number in, and maybe if Fly Me to the Moon is still live, you guys could all go over and do a ministry raid on Fly Me to the Moon. I know you'd appreciate the viewers. I think I'll do that now. I think I'll end my broadcast and go over and show support to Fly Me. I appreciate everyone, and I know, like I said, I'm going to sort out. Once I come off this, I'm going to get on my 2 screens. Oh, he's finished his live, is he? Yeah, I'm going to get off it. I've got a few things to do, so I'm still going to get off. And I mean, my missus is dialysis run on the computer, so she's going to have to get her machine ready soon. If any of the mods can pop a link in for Fly Me quick before I go for Gripper. He's finished, I think, Gripper. Yeah, no worries, Purple. I only came on to do a short one just to sort out or try and sort out my rogue mod situation. So I wasn't planning on doing an hour and a half. Like I said, I've got a few things to do. I've got my chores to do because I was late getting up this morning, so I've got my tidying up to do. I like to put the urine around and clean the dogs' beds and all that every day. And I've got to do my washing and all, so I'll be listening to a live while I'm doing that. And then might jump back on the panel later when my missus is on her machine. Yeah, cheers everyone. I really appreciate fucking everyone who's coming this afternoon. So it's gives you a little bit of a boost, especially when you do like you do a live and there's only 5 or 6 of you in there commenting, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate the good comments about the chilled streams. I know there's a few of us that are trying to not push it too hard, but there's a few of us that are trying to keep beefs off our channel so we can have chilled fucking chats with people and chilled streams, and hopefully people who have got issues can sort of sort it out. Hopefully Fly Me to the Moon will take on Norris's idea and either do another channel or do one day of the week where he gets people on to try and squash their beefs. So, right, cheers everybody. I appreciate it muchly, and I'll see you about in a bit.